Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli, and thank you for joining my channel. If you're new, please subscribe and help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you to all of my Patreons and those who ordered their Tesla using my referral code. And I got 2 more buyers this week. Thank you. Much appreciated. I want you to watch this short video interview of Gina Sanchez, who is the CEO of Chantico Global, and Matt Maley from Miller Tabak, and their take on Tesla stock, which lost a little bit of ground in the last 2 days. Watch this and come right back.
Let's bring in your Trading Nation team today. Matt Maley of Miller Tabak and Gina Sanchez of Chantico Global. So Matt, looking at this chart, it's almost vertical in the last little while here. How would you play this? I mean, either stay out of the way or decide that it needs to pull back, or can it keep going?
Well, obviously this stock is a very volatile one, and last year we had a couple of good calls where we said sell the stock when it was going down, went through 250. We said it was going to 200, and that's where it went. But then when it got below 190, we said jump back in with both feet, and that worked out very well. But the thing is, now the stock has gotten very, very overbought. Something we went out this morning saying that you should take some chips off the table, and the reason is you look at their charts. You look at its daily RSI chart. It got to 87 midday yesterday. The last 6 or 7 times it got to that level over the last 3 years, the stock has seen a meaningful pullback. But also its weekly RSI chart. In the last 3 years, it only got above 80 one other time. That was also followed by a doubling of the stock of over 6 months, in just 6 months. And the stock rolled over and fell 20%. So we're kind of in that same category again this time. The one caveat I do have to mention, though, is that back in 2013, 7 years ago, it also got this overbought and kept rallying in a strong way. Its RSA got up into the low 90s. So you need to be careful. I don't want to necessarily short the stock here, but for those who are long, I think you should take some chips off the table with some profits.
Yeah, you can always go to more extremes, as that look did show us. Gina, the only question really has been, how fast can Tesla seize on an opportunity globally for electric vehicles? How would you evaluate where we are relative to what the market is now implying it can be?
Well, Tesla investors are experts at extrapolation, and I think that's exactly what happens. Elon Musk met his 2019 guidance, and they basically extrapolated out into the future forever. And so I think taking a step back right now does make a lot of sense, because this stock just has a history of running ahead of itself and then diving into deep pessimism, and then running ahead of itself and then diving into deep pessimism. So I'd say that we're in the former, headed toward the latter at some point, because it always seems to happen. I think the long term for this, I actually am a believer that I think that this is an interesting and game-changing stock, but it is still, really having to suffer the sort of ebb and flow of building itself up as a company. So as that happens, the stock is more likely to ebb than flow next.
So as you can see, in the last 2 days when this video is recorded, Tesla lost a little bit of steam, about $15 or so down in a couple of days. They were very close to 500, and now they lost a little bit of ground. Actually, they lost 4% in the last couple of days. And the debate is this a take back, a hold? Is this a sign of what used to be with Tesla when they go up, 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 and then down, and then again up, 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 and then down? Or is this people are just capitalizing on profits? Unlike, I'm not a day trader. I'm a very, very short-term stockholder, and my short-term is about 20 years. So I'm not a good example. But there are people who like maybe taking, like they said in the interview, taking some chips off the table, just putting money in their pocket from this great run of Tesla, which went up by 100% in the last 3 months. And they can call it something like they use the term deep pessimism, which means this rise is basically not justifying the numbers, just it's a rise in stock price that is a prediction of the future. But it's very hard to ignore Tesla's number, breaking their all-time records in sales, 50% more in 2019 than in 2018 in sales, reaching 367,500 sales around the world. dominating the EV market in the United States by over 60%. Just give you a number that, you know, like out of the blue number, so you know, because it really gives a great indication. For example, in the Netherlands, Tesla Model 3 controls 54% of the market in sales. They sold in the Netherlands 66,630. I'm sorry, that's all of the EV. They sold 29,922. That's incredible number. So what I'm telling you is this like a pullback? Is it people capitalizing on what they earn? Most likely, I think that the next big test of Tesla is the earning call. The earning call is always really important, crucial to see if there are profits and there is actually the margins on each car, and all those important numbers, revenue, income, expenses, and all these things. So that will come fairly soon. But I don't think it's a deep pessimism like they try to describe it. I think it's one of them up and downs that are very normal to people who like to just capitalize on earning. You know, capitalize on their earning. Why not? It's very natural thing to do. But only days will come. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share, and I see you tomorrow.